Welcome to the Cooking Journal, boy. Hey man, we got an oven to do today. Man, I'm so excited about this video here. This came back, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, man, this is a Dewberry Cobbler. Now, the reason I want to do this Dewberry Cobbler because it's crossed between a Dewberry pie and Dewberry dumplings. That was the best recipe here in Texas. And I lived in Texas most of my life, outside a few other states, but this is as long as I lived in a state and they grow wild out here. Now, you probably, if you from another state, you probably, what is dewberries? Well, they just like, they blackberries, same thing. It's just, they just grow wild out here and we pick them. They a little bit smaller than the blackberries because they're growing wild. A little tart, a little sweet, but man, you talking about good. I'm gonna show y'all how to make a Dewberry Cobbler or a blackberry if you in the state where you know, that's what y'all have. So come in and show you what to put in the bag, boys. Check this out here. Now, right here, I got me here a cup of sugar. Now, I got me a cup of flour. Now, put 1 teaspoon of sugar off of my flour and a half teaspoon of baking powder off my flour because I'm gonna make my dumplings with that. Then you're gonna need some cinnamon, some vanilla, butter, and then your pie crust. And I got an extra box just in case I wanna make sure I fill the pan out. And then to start the show here, your dewberries, which is just like blackberries. Man, we're gonna get this here thing here put together, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Another dessert, old school. And if y'all old school, y'all know about them dewberry dumplings and dewberry pies, leave it in the comments and let people know, man. Ask somebody. There we go. Welcome back to the Cooking Journal. Man, let's go ahead and we're gonna put our pot on. Now, got the pot on there. Now, it's about 2 cups of water. Trying to measure so a lot of people say I don't be getting them too much. I'm just doing basic, you know. So y'all gotta kind of figure this out. Now, those dewberry, I picked up quite a few. So dewberry, blackberries, whatever you want to call them. You know, I'm gonna do that there. So we go ahead, throw them in there. Now, if you're using gas stove, you know, so you got to adjust the temperature to coordinate. But I'm using electric, so mine is about on 5. And I'm finna go here. Now I'm finna go ahead and add my cup of sugar. There we go. Alrighty, I'm also gonna add my stick of butter, about that much cinnamon, and about that much vanilla. Sorry, I can't be more helpful than that there, but I'm just a general. Hey, you gotta go to a chef or somebody who can teach. I just teach basic. Ask somebody. And oh, dang it. Hold on. Welcome back to the Cooking Journal. Now, I've got a little bowl right here. Now, this is my flour, my cup of flour. Now, remember, I put a spoon of sugar in there, a teaspoon of sugar in there, and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And you want to go ahead and put that in the bowl. This is what I'm going to make my dumplings with. Yeah, you're going to make a few dumplings that goes off in there for your clobber. And then you add your water in there very slow just to make it at the right consistency. You don't want it too soupy. You want it to get there as a dough. And we're going to roll it out and make our little dumplings. So I can't hold the camera and show you too, but you can figure it out. Hey, ask somebody. Okay, that's about the consistency right there. That's how I want my dumplings, about right there. And we're gonna set this to the side. All right, I'm finna get ready to roll this here, crust out, pie crust. All right, there we go, right there. Yeah. Now, see, you're gonna shake that pie crust, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you wanna know how to make a pie crust, I do got a pecan pie video and a fried pumpkin pie video. You can check out and see how you make a pie crust from scratch. But like I say, I bought this one. So anyway, I preheated my oven to 350. Just get your fork. You got to kind of, you know, shape it out into the pan. This is gonna be square, so that made it a little bit more difficult, but it's a cobbler, so I wanted it more square than round. Alrighty, and you can see, got the dumplings cooking on the stove now, 350 oven, and you want to go ahead and set your pie crust in there. Come back, I'll show you what to do next. Oh man, y'all just don't know. Now, come here, let me show y'all what I did. Now see, I put my pie crust in the oven. Now, when I tell you put in the oven, I know some probably beginners don't get it all the way done. I just put it in there, just kind of firm it up a little bit with the holes in it. Now, I'm gonna take my dumplings, I'm gonna take my berries, I'm gonna pour in my strainer because I don't want all them seeds in there. And then you just grab, oh, I don't need no gloves.
You do?
I grab it with my bare hands.
Grab it,
No.
grab it.
I'm gonna put these, man, that's gonna look sorry, man. I'm not gonna like no real man with these.
Man,
No, hey.
Cooking Journal.
Ooh, okay, all right. How you don't use these here, y'all? These in there. And you're gonna get you a masher, you're gonna mash it out too. You wanna get all the juice out of there. Put it off in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mash it down, and y'all come back, and I'll show you. Boy, let's get this done. Ask somebody. Okay, now, you wanna get your masher, your strainer, and I already drained some of the juice, and you're just trying to get all that juice out there, and that helps to get rid of them seeds. Now, some people back in the days, we used to, put the seeds and all that in there back in the days, but they, modern people, they don't wanna eat all them seeds, so smash them out, roll up to the side like that, and just try to get all the juice out of there until you can get it all out of there. And then, just take it, pull it off of there. I'm just gonna keep on smashing and come back. I'll show you what to do next. All right, you can see I got my dough. You just put your little flour, you know what I'm saying? And see, I got my juice. I got it strained over here. Now you wanna just take it, your dough, and you're gonna just break off pieces. It ain't gotta be nothing fancy. We can just make little dumplings out of it. And just put it off in your water. Just break off of it, If it get a little sticky, just put it back in your dough. You just keep on just breaking off of it like that there. Just little pieces individually. And come back and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, now, welcome back. I see I got the dumplings. That's why I want them, just like that there. Now, as you notice, it's kind of a little liquidy. So what you want to do, now you want to add you some water and flour, or you can use cornstarch. Just a little bit. You want to just put that in there just a little at a time, just as a thickener. Now, there's another way you could do it too, but I don't want to do it that way. That's for another video. But this works pretty good. Alrighty, now that's about the consistent thickness I want it, right like that. And I'm gonna pour it into my pie crust. And then come back, I'll show you what to do. There we go, right there. Back to the cooking general aid, man. Now, I got me, just lightly holes. You don't want to really bust it, just lightly, tap a few holes in there. Just like that there. Not really hard. Alrighty, now you take you some butter, and I'm gonna use a spoon because I'm filming this here. I want y'all to kind of see what I'm doing. Kind of like drizzle you some butter over the top like that there, and you're gonna kind of spread it. And I'm not gonna film this part because I don't mess it up. But you sprinkle you some butter, and you spread it over the crust. Then you take you some sugar and cinnamon, and then you sprinkle it on the top. Now come back, I'll show you how it look. All right, there you go, right there. Right in your face. Now you see there, and then you got that. I got the butter on there. I spread the sugar and cinnamon. Now you want to set your oven, and you're gonna set it. I had it already set for 350, and put it in there, and tell the crust brown, and then you're ready. And then I didn't tell nobody about what CG. That stands for the cooking general. Ask somebody. Oh, welcome back to the cooking general, man. Hey, we got this here Dewberry Cobbler good. Man, check this out right here. See there? Now, if I wouldn't hurry, I would show y'all, but I got to let it rest for a while, and I really got something else I got to do. But man, this here is the ticket. That's the cooking general Dewberry Cobbler. Man, I'm talking, man, I mean, you look at that. You can't get no better than that. You cannot get no better than that.
Yes, you can.
How?
Look in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, all right, okay. Best pie in the country, best ice cream in the country. Ask somebody.